Hi, Kevin. Welcome to Cummings.
Hi, thank you. Nice to be here.
Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, Eric. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'm unaware of the goings-on here at Cummings School, so help me out.
Okay. Cummings is a day and residential treatment program. We serve an adolescent population, generally kids ages 13 to 20, some 8th graders, but mostly high school students. And there are many, many different types of kids that we have here. Broadly, kind of overgeneralizing things a bit, we have 3 basic population groups that we serve. The first are kids with developmental challenges. They might have a diagnosis somewhere on the autism spectrum. They may have a very low IQ. That's one group of kids that we serve. A second group of kids that we serve are kids with diagnosed major mental illnesses, things such as schizophrenia, bipolar disorder with psychotic features, severe anxiety or depression. And these aren't kind of diagnoses that somebody just sort of makes up and somebody else might think differently. These are pretty well-established cases. The third group of kids that we work with are kids who maybe on paper have all you would need to succeed, but a lot of them have learned some pretty negative ways of dealing with the world. They might have some involvement with juvenile Department of Corrections or substances.
What kind of problems do you typically see?
The obvious thing is that a student hasn't done well in whatever environment it's been, whether it's the family or the school. Most of the students who come to us have difficulty with complicated emotions, anger, frustration, anxiety, and they don't cope with those emotions in very helpful ways sometimes. A lot of the students have been aggressive, physically aggressive, threatening to peers or to adults in various environments. They may have broken things, hurt people, things like that. And so we try to help students figure out how to get away from a situation before it gets to the point where they make a decision that they shouldn't make. Different ways of coping with those feelings. Every kid is just so different. Kids whose development is so uneven. A kid who might be able to understand quantum physics who has temper tantrums when he can't get a cookie. Very challenging to program for such a broad range of kids. And I think the staff that work here are really, really remarkable. They're what makes the program go. I really believe that most of the kids who come here are better for the experience. I really believe that strongly.
Well, I think when you give an example like that, it shows that all they're really looking for is someone to care about them.
I can't imagine the lives that most of our kids have been through. I think we all have our bumps and bruises along the way growing up, but it just really, it's really humbling to me. I wonder if I'd had kind of the life growing up that a lot of our kids have had, what I would be doing now, and obviously I have no idea, but I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you, I don't believe. Kevin, thanks for coming to Cummings. I've really enjoyed meeting with you and talking to you a little bit about our program.
Thanks, Eric. Right back at you. Enjoyed your conversation very much. Some of the things that you said today really made a lot of sense and spoken from the heart.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.